Alrighty, game 3 time.
And the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special Ready for Game 3.
And you can see right there that these two teams have split the first two games of the series, so essentially that makes this a 3-game series, and that means that winning this game is huge.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll go to work against one of the best young hurlers in the game today.
Handing the ball to Mr. Matt Moore.
The Rays will look like this behind him. Rajay Davis step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Alrighty, let's go. One pitch, one out. I like it. Crowd have the cowbells out.
So now they have to get at least one of these next two games on the road to try to get it back to their place for a possible Game 5. Or, you know, of course, they could win Games 3 and 4 right here, but I think that's going to be awfully difficult.
2-0 home. And that's off his leg on the mound.
Oop, gonna have to hurry.
Yeah, I don't think you can pin that loss on him. He was tremendous. He just needed a little more help.
Midgie.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Fouled straight back. Now Moore with a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curve. A lot of guys would not pitch.
All right, 1, 2, 3 inning. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you for being fat, Midgie.
Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this.
Even among the Southern members for dissolution of the Union becoming more general. And they're now beginning to talk of it seriously even 12 months ago, hardly preparing themselves to think of it.
And getting his final warm-up tosses in. There you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game. All-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And a quick
Yes, it is.
defensive alignment behind him for Detroit.
I wish I could build a new ballpark. This ballpark is a freaking dump.
Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
And you know, I think these guys come into this game 3 feeling pretty darn good about where things stand. You know the old saying, you're going to take a split on the road if you can get it. So like we like to say, they've got that home field advantage now. And they've been a pretty good team here all season long. So the opportunity is definitely there.
Good eye, good eye.
An umpire says he held up ball 2.
Just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center.
Let's go, Kiermaier.
Extra bases here to start the home first. And he'll round it
Going for 3.
third. The relay throw, and the Rays are off to a fast start in the inning. A leadoff triple.
Oh, just a perfect start to the afternoon here at home. How about a lead-on triple? That'll get the fans into it early.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. Verlander strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1.
Oh, what am I doing?
Time, and it's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the play.
Misses ball 2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing at a high.
I ain't gonna get it done.
Into foul territory. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Nothing doing there. Boy, what a great pitch with nobody out to get that pop-up. It's definitely not in the clear yet. If he can keep making pitches like that, he'll have a decent shot of maybe stranding that guy over there at third base.
Evan Longoria will dig in now, and he's picked
Not a good series for Longo so far.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, but that average is going to continue to go south.
What am I doing?
Reaches for one out of zone for strike one. No question, this is a straight strikeout situation here.
Well, you've got a strikeout pitcher against a guy who strikes out a lot in a strikeout situation. So I guess you pretty much have all your ducks in a row.
Ready now on 1-1.
There we go. That'll get a run at least.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Juan Francisco try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following
Pretty much.
the RBI ground out. First pitch on its way from Verlander. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. Love that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the left.
2-0 on the way. And this is a called strike.
Pitch.
Look like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything.
All right, we get on the board first at least.
First we'll get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. It's the Rays 1 and the Tigers nothing. Victor Martinez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
This union becomes an established fact. We have one consolation. Self-represented members were deceived beyond the
First pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. So 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. Can't help but pick that.
And a bouncing
Oof.
ball foul.
Staying alive.
Ready with another 2-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly, and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. I tried to pull back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And the pitch. This is popped up, and that may need to dodge
Go,
the
Matty
catch.
Moore. Sharp already. Early.
And plenty of room out there for
He's usually
Fernandez.
Mr. Trick or Treat.
2 away now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And, look inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. The pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take great job.
Oh, come on, Blue.
2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So,
Sit down.
This is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Will start things off in the bottom of the second.
I gotta get these middle of the order bats going.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the
And that's not gonna help.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Cabrera will dig in here. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 home to Cabrera. Right on that.
There we go.
He wraps it into center field, a base hit.
whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
John Jason get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And it goes the other way.
Ooh, that have enough.
Deep down the left field line.
No, it won't.
Get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
This is a tough read for an outfielder off the bat because his balls are taken the other way and deep. He makes up the difference quickly and is able to range back into the corner and make the play.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. There goes Cabrera. Over toward the dugout.
Tried a little bit of a hit and run there.
Bond now pick. Bond got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in.
Oh, well.
Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. J.D. Martinez stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
Here's a guy I haven't been able to get out for some reason.
Break this string of 6
He's been
straight
killing me.
retired to start the ballgame.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This will get foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now here's a ground ball that will get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
The government will not assail you.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Passion may have strained, it must
Nick
not
Castellanos digs in at the plate.
mystic chords of memory, stretching from every battlefield and patriot grave, through every living heart and hearthstone all over this broad range, would yet swell the chorus of
First pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Come on.
The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes for second. Foul back. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him close. Ready with the 2-1. There's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now this will swung.
Blech. It's being stubborn.
But this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now. As the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball
There we go.
short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1.
Nice.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
And that was quite a battle up there. It made him throw a ton of pitches. An advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
Alex Avila will get his first shot at it here. Pitch on its way to Avila. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Just over, man.
Sit.
Swung on, missed, and the side is retired. Tigers fail to make any noise. It remains 1-0. Nick Franklin makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Now the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball.
Pounded me inside, eh?
1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
Line hard to center field.
Drop, drop, drop. Yes.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
It's got that Chuck Knobloch kind of swing.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll pick on the
Right on it, but right at the second baseman.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. And the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a swing and a softly hit.
Ooh, he might beat this out.
And
Nope.
the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled.
Was stunned by the news. All the past we leave
Now
down
the
in
pitch.
Sumter, he said.
Tries to bunt his way
Oh,
out
he's
here, but this
really
is a
determined to
foul.
bunt, isn't he?
And the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. And this is
Sit.
and the fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout. It's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters.
Those numbers are always off by a lot.
Arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Jose Iglesias will stand in. He grounded out his first time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now here it comes.
Most of whom were stationed in the far west.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Both were long past their prime.
Here comes the 2-0.
Scott, the hero of the Mexican War, old fussy feathers.
And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1.
That's a great call there at 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they drop a hammer on him.
To 2-2 now.
Just a bit out in front.
Take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here he comes on 2-2.
Ooh, too much on the plate.
Here as this is hit well out toward left field. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Cabrera will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way.
Ugh.
Hard liner towards short.
Got away with one there.
Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Rays 1 and the Tigers nothing. And here is Evan Longoria. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle.
That was odd looking, but I'll take it.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
George Armstrong Custer just
And in, he grounded out his first time.
stopped in New York to have himself fitted out with a splendid new uniform. Then went to a photographer.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Here comes the 1-2. And a
Oh,
changeup
good
swung
pitch.
out and missed for the first out.
After 2 weeks of drilling, the second right
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he's ready to punch him out.
at the wall, immense crowd had gathered. As we went on board, I stared.
Stepping in now, Curtis Granderson, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And
Ooh.
Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
As Google Cabrera will dig in, he singled his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runner on first with 2 away. 1-0 on the way. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Miss on the fastball, 2-2. Pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. One thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, you tend to get hurt.
Here's the full count offer. Check his swing there.
All right, take the base.
No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
No, he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
John Jason get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Now the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. He's setting out a pitch. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose in the middle of the bases. He's still got a couple of pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch to tight with
Wow.
3-0.
Right now, he's not thinking inside, he's not thinking outside, he is thinking right down the middle. Just get a strike somewhere.
Here's a swing and a
got under it.
shallow. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Victor Martinez will stand in to lead things off here. His guys have been going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
The 1-0 home. Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
All right, still cruising along so far.
Line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ian Kinsler will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And now a pitch on the way. Check his swing there. Did he go around?
Almost.
No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now Moore with a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, he took a big
That's gonna go gapping.
This is driven out to deep left center field. And this is going to find the gap. Extra bases for Kinsler. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Yoenis Cespedes will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-0. And that's waved at and missed 1-1. One pitch on the way.
There we go. Stay in play. Stay in play. No.
Can't rein it in. Runner at second here with one man out. Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes the ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that basically wastes that opportunity he had on 2-2.
Here's a ball.
Yeah, we'll stay in the park.
Right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
J.D. Martinez will stand in. Base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. On the ground.
Yes.
Throw on to Loney. He'll take care of him at first to the side.
Alrighty, shutout still intact.
Golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We'll have more of game 3 after this message.
Wow, another NBA Live update file, eh?
James Loney will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now the first pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field.
But not deep enough.
Davis is there to make the play as Loney is set down on just 1 pitch.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Nick Franklin will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. And
Yeah.
foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are
Go.
getting busy out there in center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this.
Oh, look.
He will make it into
A
third.
9-year-old home from school desires attention.
Well, they've been able to muster just the 1 run against this guy here in the middle portion of this ball game, but they're in a good position to at least make that 2 as he's into third base here with a 1-out triple.
I can now march 20 to 25 miles a day, live on short rations of hard-packed raw meat.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Let's go.
He's ready now to pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A man in third with 1 away. From the stretch.
No.
Hook here. Good for strike 2.
This is not a good at bat at all.
For a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1 and 2.
I tell you, that was not an easy It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Now the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One out and a runner on third. Here's another 1-2.
Oh, crap. Oh, we get bailed out. We get bailed out by the wild throw to first. Well, that didn't work.
This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Got to be careful here with the run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Inside for a ball, so he misses with two straight here. It's back to 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. And the slider
pitch.
gets him swinging. Two gone.
Obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, I mean, he runs like a great. Even routine grounders that sometimes can turn into base hits. Not when you're not making contact.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Ahead of him here with strike one.
Couldn't get it moved up in time.
For a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's over.
Verlander's 12-6's curve is kind of tough. I have a hard time picking it up once it drops. Good pitch. All right, we got our run across at least.
The inning is over. So one run here on one hit, one error, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers nothing. Nick Castellanos will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but
Sweet.
you're keeping guys off balance, you're letting your defense help you. You don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he takes
Sit down.
on the fastball, 1 gone.
If you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes a broadcaster awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me. No, he's been outstanding.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, it's just game 1 of the series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Pitch in the dirt is
Addie Moore is just rolling.
to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it.
That's how you handle the bottom of the order, baby.
2 gone now.
Boy, this guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far. This inning's turning out to be no exception.
Rajay Davis will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-0.
Hello, hello.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, not trying to hit him, I don't think. Sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another 2-2. Now a ball softly hit out to short. Taken there by Cabrera.
Alrighty. Without still holding.
Baseman got the out and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Juan Francisco will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Back to work now as Verlander is the first
Just a bit out front.
is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
The pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1. Now a hard hit ball to second. Caught out there by Ginsler. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home 6th.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Curtis Granderson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Goes the other way, and this one
Going the gap.
for extra bases. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
The way their starters are on, letting it run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Now the Tigers
Wow, they're going to yank him.
dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Alrighty, bye-bye, Mr. Verlander.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and it's the Washington-bred left-hander Eric O'Flaherty that gets the call. Here now is this Drupal Cabrera, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact.
Sinker bowler.
1-0 pitch now. Now here's the ball hit hard.
Will it get through? Yes, it will, but here, I'm not going to send him. A little bit too hard.
Base hit. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Not the start he was hoping for out of the bullpen. He's only thrown 2 pitches so far, and it's been turned into a double, and now a single. Hasn't cost him any runs yet, but might not be far behind.
Now some action out in the bullpen as the lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Here's John Jason now.
Ah,
This will go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike.
try to get this ball in the air.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's your pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back.
I just got to put the ball in play.
He jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Check swing 2-2 offering. Look out.
Thick one for the team there.
3-2.
We see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, they start getting cute, and they wind up walking.
3-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that.
I got fortunate there.
Once again, a 3-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do
Yeah, making him work.
3-2. 3-2, here it is. And he's just going to make him throw as many
Jeez.
pitches as he can as he fouls another one away and is still full at 3-2. 3-2 one more time. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And here's a ball.
Look, get on the knee. Yes, it will. Let's go, Curtis. Run, Curtis. Run, run, run.
3-2 as he comes up big. Gets a base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
If I had a base hit taken away by a runner, forced out by an outfielder, well, you got to put a straitjacket on him. Because, you know, I didn't get
It'll be a scorching line drive in the box score.
bad read right there. And a real
But I'll take it.
baseline.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. As he will swing at the first pitch.
Let's
and
go.
ground ball out to short. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Into the box now, Nick Franklin. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Off now the pitch.
What am I doing?
This and he's in control 0-2. You have to figure that stinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's a ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the one. On to the seventh now in Game 3. It's the Rays 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. On to the seventh now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jose Iglesias stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point. So, good idea there just to wait for strike.
Come on, Blue.
Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's going to hit it.
Thank goodness.
And he'll take this to the bag.
Don't want to pitch to Midgie with men on base.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game its ear.
So 1-1 home to Cabrera. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. So 1-2 with one away. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
A late swing here.
Okay. Well.
And this is going to get by Loney at third.
Would have liked to have had Loney field that, but I guess not.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops, but he might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there.
Let's go.
Deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
First pitch coming. Ian Kinsler is into 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Danger here is this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does,
All right.
he can do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Tigers lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Nick Massett will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Kevin Kiermaier will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
I found no preparations whatever for defense. My regiment was properly attached. I should have had more approach out here.
Here's the 1-0.
All this chaos. Streets of tunnels.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
5 days after the disaster,
2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
He goes the other way.
Does that have enough? Does that have enough? No.
Taken in just shy of the warning track for route number 1.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Desmond Jennings will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Evan Longoria will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses
definitely
that
not.
pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so we'll need to go to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over.
All right, well, we're going to keep on rolling here with Mr. Moore.
Get us going now in the top half of the 8th. He's able to
Maybe not.
in deep toward right center.
Let's get the pen warmed up.
J.D. Martinez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
That fall, Lincoln elevated McClellan to general in chief, placing the AG win.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And here's the first pitch. And a strike call at the knees, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Let's give me one more batter, buddy.
Off to the right side. And
Yay!
swing and a miss.
All right.
He ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their head. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off. He comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Brad Boxberger will get the call here as he'll take over with one gone in the top of the 8th. Nick Castellanos will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he shoots
That sucks.
into center field for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
I was debating if there was any reason at all for me to get an Xbox One,
Playoff baseball comes down to the
but I don't think there is.
This is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now the 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this is taken for a called strike.
Oh, that's a tough call.
Now 1 and 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he
Sit.
struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
You know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want to get into a double play. Instead, they go ahead, they challenge him up. I don't think he was expecting it.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
Alrighty, one more inning to go.
Catch, and the inning is over. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Tigers 1. Juan Francisco will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch
Stupid
in the third.
12-6 curveball.
Strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. And I beg your pardon, this will just make it over the screen. It's a foul ball. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, we'll give you a look.
Good job, Matty Moore.
For the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Chris Granderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to Granderson. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And this is gonna be a foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff. Don't do it around the dome.
Look at Asdrubal's having himself a nice little series.
Down for extra bases. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Shar Jason stepping now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
That's a good question. Don't have an answer for you.
Not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
He's ready now. Pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. But fortunately here, no advance. On the way. Opposite field.
Adam Ball.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Jose Iglesias.
Already closer time.
Needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Jake McGee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Jose Iglesias will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 on the way.
Oh, come on.
Low, and he's behind 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
All over the place to start
Great.
the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base run.
And he gets this fastball over back to 3-1 now.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow.
That helps.
That tying run on deck a shot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul.
Yeah, he had an adventurous last game out.
Pitch on. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
This is not good.
When you're down by 2 in the 9th, there's that old expression about needing a fluke and a blast. Well, that was hardly a fluke. That ball stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life.
Blew the save in game 2, and I luckily won it in extra innings.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. first pitch coming.
Oh, thank God.
Second, did he get his double play? Cabrera for one, and he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slides down and well off balance.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as he swings and pops this one foul.
He is not locating with a damn.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball one. The 1-1 to Martinez. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the lefties offering on 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. Runners on first with one down. The 2-2 coming. Now a ball hit back up the middle.
Are you serious, guys?
Is going to have himself a base knock.
A little bit, if that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in.
You know what? I'm taking him out. I'm putting in Jepson.
Come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Ian Kinsler will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
He's set, now the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's one.
Alrighty. Put it in the books.
The double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was quick. Comes in a pressure spot. One batter, 2 outs. See you later. He picked up
We're up 2-1. Gotta win one more. We're ALCS bound.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big. And this
Not anymore. 7 1/3 shutout innings.
player in the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 3-1. So long from Tampa.
Alrighty. One more to go. Not for a little bit. I'll be back in a few for some football. Talk to y'all later. Peace.